What's up, guys? What's up? How you guys doing? It's really hot in Norway. Like really hot. Do you know what my kids did? I don't know which one, but I'm gonna find out tomorrow. For some reason, some smart test figured out we're gonna put heat, floor heat on. And now our first floor, the entire house is really hot. I mean, I have all the windows open, all the doors, and it's still very hot. Kids, man. Also, it's so hot that I had to put the shirt on because I'm gonna stream. And we don't want YouTube to ban the channel because some titties. Hope you guys doing well. Let me just post the video so people know that we are doing the live stream. Where is the video, by the way? This one, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna post the video on our Telegram channel. By the way, if you do not know, we actually have a Telegram channel. We actually have two, a public one and a private one. Private is expensive. It's like really expensive to join our private Telegram channel, like $6-7, something like that. But gotta put food on the table for the kids that drive me mad. So there is that. Let me just put it on X as well. X.com. X.com sounds so sketchy, man. Maybe because this, I don't know. What are we gonna put last time? We're looking for trade setups. Come join us on. Yeah, that's enough. We don't wanna make it sound shady. There we go. Gotta have an intro. Nice. And we live, guys. We live. Oh man. Let me just copy the thing over here that I just want to copy, and I didn't copy, but I want to copy because I'm gonna show you something. By the way, how you guys doing? Wizard Cell, letter 40, 113, 876. Let me show you something. I posted it earlier today. I posted this earlier today in our private Telegram chat. It costs $7, of course. Morning, my beautiful people. Are ready for 130k or 113? So you see, we got the same targets, but I'm bullish, you're bearish. But we're looking at the same targets, man. We are looking at the same targets. Thailand chip, man. How you doing? What's up, man? Love you. Caesar coins. How you doing, man? Altcoin season is here. Yes, I can smell it. I can smell it, man. Rotten cheese, Martush. Hello, how you doing, man? Comment sell Altcoin season late October, November. What does Cohen knows, man? Cohen. He might be right. We don't know. But by the time they say alt season is here, all the altcoins are 300, 300% or 3-4x up from the bottom, and then altcoin season is here. Now altcoin season starts on the bottom. Let's go. Is it moon mission time? Definitely. Arbitrum is broken out descending wedge. Golden cross 2. We're gonna check that. I do like guys, by the way. I do like. No, I do not like. I love that you actually tell me the coin and tell me the pattern to look for. The only thing that's missing from this statement, the only thing that's missing from this statement is time frame. Because now I have to go look at Arbitrum, look at the 1 hourly, 4 hourly, 1 minute chart. Weekly time frame, you gotta tell me the time frame, man. You gotta tell me the time frame. But descending wedge, golden cross, we don't care about so much. Southern night party, night stream. I don't know if it's party, but we're gonna chill. We're gonna look at a lot of coins. We're gonna try nice setups, and we're gonna start with A0. Yo, what's up, Nate? Coin is not good. He's a human. Daily time frame, brother. There we go. Now we can look at Arbitrum. Where is Arb? Down here somewhere. Forgotten under the rubble. I cannot even find my R. I don't know. I got too many sections, too many everything. I cannot find my coins. Like there is like 100 coins over here. There we go. And you said descending wedge. I don't know daily time frame. This is daily time frame. So this ARB, this is ARB. Descending wedge. I got a channel. You know, maybe you're looking at wedge like this over here, and you're saying that, you know, this is descending wedge. I wouldn't say. I mean, this might be on the weekly time frame or something like that, but not even on the weekly time frame because it goes over here, like this. Expanding news coins from maybe, but there is another thing that's very, very nice over here. And I think we gotta go a little bit higher time frame up here on the weekly time frame. And I don't think you need a cow to tell you what this looks like, right? That looks just good. That is just a double bottom that looks very, very nice. But we are not here for the double bottom on the weekly time frame, right, guys? I mean, we are looking for trade setups. What are we gonna do? Buy now, then wait, you know, 7 candles, you know, 2 months to play out? Nah, that's gonna happen. Daily, 4 hourly, 1 hourly, 2 minutes charts. That's what it is. He'll be first to tell you. He could be wrong. Say good chart. You like, I think. Rava, I might like, but you gotta tell me the time frame. Tell me the time frame. What you mean low? What you mean what I mean? What I mean? Oh, I mean this. Okay, he does not. Doesn't matter. Yo, Jule. Do you know why I said don't take ideas from Ivan? Because I just watched Ivan's video. So if you go to YouTube and you go to Ivan's video, if you go Ivan on Tech, and on Ivan on Tech video, latest videos, this one, altcoin, emergency, XRP, insane breakout, Sol, ETH, whatever, right? We don't care. But if you go over here where he shields his, you know, links and stuff like that, there you go. Pengu, you know, he is shilling his Pengu. You know, his Pengu is down 20%, and over here somewhere, you know, Fartcoin. You know, there we go. Cookie, he's shilling Cookie. He was shilling Pengu over here. Just there we go. Pengu USDT. That's why. You know, after I watched the video, you right after that you posted about Pengu, and I was like, maybe just so you know, Ivan Tech video, and he was like, you know, trading what Ivan Tech is buying or selling, whatever. Nah. Daily time frame. Say looks good on daily time frame. Let's go look at Say on daily time frame. Daily time frame. Nah, he's got a channel or something like that, right? I mean, it's just going slowly towards the upside. I mean, it does look nice, but you know, it's just a channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's nothing but a channel. It's a good channel, but I knew about Penguin from my own research when Trump was talking about USA coins, and also it was one of the only USA meme coins. Well, that might be a nice play, you know, going for the, you know, USA coins, because somebody's probably gonna do it from November last year, that is. Yeah, so Pengu has been around for a long time, and we can check out Pengu. And Pengu right now, as you just saw, Ivan Tech is down on his Pengu trade by 20%, right? And we're gonna look at Pengu over here, and I don't know when he bought. Where he bought? Can we see from this screenshot where he bought? Starting price 0.033165. $0.033165. I think that was that. He bought the top, guys. He bought the top. So this is the reason. This is the reason you don't watch Ivan Tech, because he buys this consolidation after a big moves towards the upside. He buys the consolidations. We don't want to do that, right? At least we're hoping not to do that, because that would be crazy. So you know, his trade is bad. So what we want to look for, I'm gonna show you a prime example of what we're gonna look for tonight. And I already found, that's why we are doing actually this video. This live stream is based on one chart that I was like, oh man, if this thing is gonna, you know, do the thing, there must be others. Hey man, I will Biggie made lots of money on that coin. Well, if you already made lots of money, like, what am I gonna look at? So you gotta tell me something new, right? That said, I'm gonna show you the first coin. It's called A0. It's totally crap coin. I mean, look at the chart, man. Look at the chart. This thing just, you know, dumps. Look around here. That's the trade setup. Entire trade setup is down there. And we know it's a crap coin, right? But it got a nice chart. It's gonna pump. it's gonna pump. Like it does just look like. So we're gonna zoom in over here. I'm gonna show you what I've seen. First of all, we're gonna remove everything so we can see this better. And you can see over here, like it went down, like explode, like here, push down, like explode, like push down, dump down big time, capitulation move, exhaustion pattern, exploded right now, pulling back down. And the big part over here is it's not pushing actually down below these previous lows. Not only that, this part actually climbs slowly towards the upside. So I was looking at this part over here, like it looks so nice, guys, it looks so nice. So you gotta go to 4-hourly time frame. You can see up here that it's slowly over here climbing towards upside. Not only that, it's on the bottom. So let me show you over here. This is what I'm looking for, right? So this trend over here, this part over here, got broken right over here. You can see up here, and then it started climbing up here slowly, which shows that, you know, there is some kind of accumulation going on, at least on this bottom over here. And so what I'm thinking over here, because, you know, where should the stop loss be, where should the you know, invalidation come to? And I'm looking at right now on the weekly time frame on these two levels, right? So major level 0.02470. I think that's major level of support, of course, because of the bottom line, but it can always wick down, right? It can always wick down. So I do know that if it does wick down, you know, below us here, it could wick down more, but, you know, it should be, you know, I don't think it should be on the wick, but, you know, maybe a little bit below it over here, maybe something like this over here. Like it can definitely push down, like you get the big wicks, right? But you can also see over here there is some kind of double bottom on the weekly time frame forming right over here, big move down, and right now it's forming this double bottom, and it's gonna go above over here, and that's why I'm looking for a move towards upside, right? So it does look very, very nice. It does look very nice. You can see also, you know, TP4 is over here, TP3 is over here. There is a TP2 over here that's actually 100% move, and the TP1 is over here on the top side over here. So all of these four are important. Like how high it's gonna go, I don't know. Again, it looks like a shit. Like the chart, I wouldn't buy this, you know, for my grandmother to hold, you know, for more than, you know, a day or two or something like that. But the bottom chart up here, the next move up here, like you can see, you see this move over here, like just from the bottom up here towards top is like 150% move, right? and this coin, I think you can get this coin on anywhere. Coin cap. I think this coin you can get actually all over the place, right? So if you go over here, Alpha 0, something like that, right? Alpha 0, I think this is the one. Yeah, A0. Can you just say A0? Yeah, Alep 0. Alep 0 is called Alep 0, right? And if you go to markets over here, yeah, it's Max CQ, Coinite, Bitfinex, like it's all over the place. Like it's not some, you know, thing that, you know, we have to buy on Dex or anything like that. Like it's all over the place. Is it not no, it's not on I think I have Alzheimer or something like that, guys. Bybit. It's not on Bybit, that's what I'm trying to say. Would crucify you for the chart, lol. Which were great hints. Yeah, I was thinking if anyone else that wants to get into a biggie coin. What's there? A0. Yeah, it's A0. Like it looks nice, it looks good. So I'm thinking it's very good, especially when you're on some kind of bottom, right? And then you get this, you know, very nice channel and it slowly climbs towards the upside. Now, of course, number one, slow rising channels have more probability to break down. Of course, we all know that. That's like the basic 101 TI, but during the bull market and during the altcoin season, and when stuff goes, it starts going from these kind of patterns where it goes up and it actually breaks towards the upside. And then it explodes, right? So that's why I'm looking over here. So you can see up here, the channel is pretty legit, right? You can just trade the channel. Like you don't have to trade anything like else. Like you don't have to do this over here. It's very close to the bottom over here. First of all, not financial advice. You do your money, I'll do my money. You do you, I do me. You do your wife, I'll do my wife. That kind of stuff. But you know, infra or where is the long position over here? In from the long position, right? You could just say like, if it gets out of the channel for whatever reason, I'm out. Like over here, you know, and you know, target is the moon, whatever, right? You know, you just trade the range. You know, you could be happy trading the range. I mean, over here, that's like, you know, 12%. Just the range is 12%, right? Just the range is 12%. So you know, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So this actually looks good. In my book, this looks good. And this is the reason why we're gonna try to find other coins that have similar patterns, maybe some kind of double bottom, maybe something else. And based on that, because you know, I haven't looked at the coins that much lately, so I was like, you know what? Let's look at the coins. Let's find the juicy stuff. The juicy stuff. It's not on my exchange XT, unfortunately. It happens. What kind of exchange is XT, man? I don't know. I don't think I heard about that. Nobody's shilling that stuff, so I'll buy. Don't get directly, you know. SPX and Aura on Solana. Time frame. What am I looking at? Okay, so what are we gonna do? Again, I got like 100 coins over here, so I thought we should just go from the top and go to the bottom. So get a section first, this Cardano over here, and we're gonna start on daily time frame, trying to look for some nice coins. We don't want to look for that because this can pull back, this can go like this. Is not very interesting. What's interesting over here on Cardano is actually on the 4-hourly time frame, and the fact that actually this broke towards upside, right? So you got this channel, very nice channel over here, and you can see up here this broke towards upside. Now the problem up here with the breakage towards upside, it's not pumping. Anytime you get a rising channel and you break towards upside, you get a pump. So I can definitely see another move over here towards upside. Maybe it's gonna explode, but you know, it kind of gets me worried that it might actually go towards the downside, go up, do stuff like this. This also might actually be a nice trade. Now the reason actually this is a nice trade is because it's very close to the support level, right? So this over here is the close support level, is 1.6% down over here on the channel, and you know, the target up here again is the same, like you know everything else. It's the moon. Where am I long position? I have it over here, right? This is long position, right? Again, you know, target is the moon, but you know the support up here, yeah, you know, these bottoms over here. This one, you know, these bottoms over here, that's the major support level, right? So you can actually wick down, you can even wick down in and continue towards upside. So maybe the maybe the stop loss should be a little bit lower than that, but you know, even this looks actually good. But this on the 4-hourly time frame, it is also a more riskier play, because, and the reason it's actually risky is because it's already pumped a lot. So you know, if you look at the, you know, Alpha Zero, it actually hasn't done anything right now, right? So it's just consolidating. PKXR, please, mate. What do you want to know about those? Evening, Robert, my man, how you doing, man? I'm in Pepe, TRV, XRP, Mooding and Pengu. Problem miss Aura on Solana, strong community. Community. The bigger the community, the more it can fall. You know, the community is gonna get you wrecked. ICP. Let's check out ICP because I'm interested in ICP. Well, if you look at chart like this line, it's down, but it also has this nice climbing up here. Right? You can see the climbing, the same thing that Alpha Zero has right now, right? This climb over here, but already kind of broke that climb a little bit over here. You see up here, it broke up and right back inside again. So I'm a little bit, you know, and I would like that this be a little bit steeper up here, slowly climbing up here like this. With this climbing up here and then broke up and pulled back. Right now it's at the resistance level over here. Now the question is whether this is gonna pull back, but I don't like it. I don't feel it. You know, it does look nice. It does look very, very nice. So maybe you can actually make a channel out of the entire thing over here. Say it's something like this, like it's climbing, right? Yeah, give or take. Should be over here. Something like this maybe. But this looks nicer though. Even though try to break up here, right back, but you know, it's holding the support level. Now we are looking at here for, you know, break up or break down, but I don't like it that much though. I don't like it that much. It could be look better. It looks nice. It looks nice, but you know, this part over here, not so much. Anyways, that's what's going on. Let's go over here. Algo pulling a little bit, consolidating over here. Let's see 4-hourly time frame. Look at this Chinese house over here, man. Chinese house looks nice. Chinese house looks nice, but not that nice. So I had this channel, I don't know how long. Let's go to the weekly time frame, see what's up. Oh, that's nice. Why cannot... So there are some major levels over here, right? And this is, you know, capitulation move over here. Oh, this looks juicy. Like if you look at over here on the weekly time frame, this actually looks very nice. Like two dojis up here, like 4 candles that it just this is the like the perfect box over here, man. Double bottom over here, you can see here double bottom up here right now. This is this accumulation phase over here for next move up. But the box looks very nice. Unfortunately, it's not the bottom of the box, right? It's not the bottom of the box. It's very close to the bottom of the box, but not, it's up here instead of over here. So it's kind of scary because it can pull back, and during the week up here, I mean, it's still got two days left over here. Will it break the resistance over here? I think it's already above that. Not there, a little bit higher. There we go. Yeah, it's breaking the resistance level like up here, but it's just breaking, resistance very, So over here it had a nice bottom over here, you can see here, and then explode towards the upside, broke the resistance level, and right now climbing. So this climb up here is actually very interesting over here. This part, but just like Cardano, it's a little bit shady. I mean, it does look a little bit shady, right? This part looks a little bit shady. I don't know if it's shady or not, but it does look a little bit shady. Maybe it should go over here. I don't think this is it. I mean, it looks okay-ish, but it doesn't look like it's that's that. Let's go to 1 hour then. No, it looks like it's gonna be over here. Something like this, right? Then I got these bottoms over here. Over here, and if you look at this on 4 hourly time frame, yeah, so basically I think it's that. Higher than that. Something like this over here. It's over here. Could be here, could be here. This corresponds nicely with these over here. Maybe it should be over here. Something like this because of these 3 tops up here. Then went to channel, climb, broke up, pull back. Now above the channel. But this 4 hourly candle is just like, it just exploded on the 4 hourly candle like 5% over here. No, I don't see it on this one. It looks nice because, it's bottom. We did definitely on the weekly time frame. Sorry, that was on the monthly time frame. Definitely on monthly time frame, definitely looks very, very juicy, right? Sorry, this is not weekly. This is monthly time frame, but it looks very, very juicy. But over here, man, not so much. Pepe and XRP. Let's check out XRP because XRP is interesting, right? So if you look at XRP over here, we know what XRP did. Nobody needs to tell nobody what XRP did. Everybody knows what XRP did, right? Weekly time frame, very nice consolidation over here, and then explode right now above the top. How much do we have on the monthly time frame? Yeah, 12 days, 10, 11, 12 days, something like that. We got a time on XRP over here. So the most important part up here, of course, is this move towards upside. Also on the weekly time frame, it is breaking resistance at $3, so it's at 3.43 bucks right now. But I don't see any, sorry about that. I don't have a subscription right now because I forgot to buy when I should have bought. But it does seem that, the channel should be something like this over here, right? It is pretty evident that, channel goes over here. But could go also like this over here. This looks more legit. So it's either this one or this one. And I don't think this one because this looks like it broke down. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and say that this is the channel over here. Yeah, look at it. Look at these two tops. Very, very nice. But this looks also like a parabolic move right now. Right now pulling it back. It could do the move down over here, but I won't trade it. Right now, pullbacks do happen, especially when stuff goes up. You just pull back, guys. Just pull back. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. Pullbacks do happen. But the last part over here, I don't know. Does this look shady to you guys? I don't know. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Anyways, when it comes to XRP, just watch this channel. And if it goes down, look for these two support levels over here. But it is very steep move. It is very steep move. So it's already up something like, you know, 60% over here. It's XRP, anything can happen. Exactly, anything can happen in XRP, man. Anything can happen. But it does look nice. It does look nice, especially on the monthly time frame, right? On the monthly time frame, it looks nice. You could say this is double top or anything like that. Let's see if we can get up the RSI. There we go, RSI. So we got the bearish divergence up here, but this means nothing because, you know, if the next candle goes like this over here, this can go like this over here. It's only if this goes like this and this goes a little bit over here, and then this goes like this and this goes a little bit here, and there is still divergence up here. I mean, that's bad, right? But right now it's not bad. Share my bait called Urge. Been talking since 2013. 2013. You've been here since 2013 buying meme coins. Where's your yacht, man? Oh, 2023. Okay, good to know. Okay, this is the last coins. How is Pepe looking, bro? Ah, probably good. They just came out of some, you know, you can see up here, you know, parabolic move outside, so they might pull back a little bit or consolidate over here before it goes. But, you know, without actually going too deep into it, yeah, it looks like it's bottoming out, though. I mean, if you've been DCIing into this, I mean, it's bottoming out, right? The problem is that, you know, every single bottom is lower, right? This bottom, then pump, like this bottom, then pump, right? This bottom, then pump, right? And this last bottom is not lower. This is actually good, right? You can see this last bottom over here did not go before previous. So this is actually very bullish. So not this part. This part is bad because this part is lower than this part. But this part is not lower than this part, which makes this part actually very, very good. Not only that, over here there is a line that goes something like this up here. You can see right now that's actually breaking. So, you know, I think you're gonna be a happy chap in not so long time, man. It looks good. Okay, let's check out Pepe for whatever reason. Pepe is still just going up, not broken anything special over here. Just be slowly, you know, steadily climbing up here. I think this is a channel for Pepe, give or take. Something like this. Right, now this part over here. Yeah, I think if he gets out of the channel eventually it's gonna go, but you know, this on the weekly time frame, it can take a little bit of time. Anyways, let's move on with our trade setup. So we haven't found anything just yet. So, you know, I wanna go, you know, check out other coins. And we're gonna do daily time frame. We're gonna do weekly or daily time frame. Let's do weekly because then you can see, you know, big picture and see something that hasn't, you know, gone up for, you know, 3 weeks in a row now. But you know, it's hard to find that. Okay, Chili's over here. Look at Chili's, man, down at the bottom over here. Look at Chili's. No, thank you. I traded this a long time ago, got wrecked on CFX a couple of times, didn't want to touch it ever again. Very volatile. CKB, not much. Polkadot, what's happening Polkadot? Not much of Polkadot. You know, we still have, you know, these big moves up here. I think, you know, perfect trade setup, at least right now, if I wanted to find tonight, is finding something like down here, like that low, like really tiny, like down here at the bottom. I think if you find something like that, I think it's gonna be success. Like over here, if you go to the daily time frame, like, can we clean up everything? Go to weekly time frame, like this over here. Like you find this very tiny bottom down here. Now that's the juicy stuff, man. That's the juicy stuff. So I hope we can find at least one more coin because you know, this A0, there is that, but you know, not this one. So we are looking for a weekly time frame, something juicy, right? Bar up here exploded. I mean, there is definitely, you know, trade setups over here, but right now, looking at something very special, right? Cas, near, Rune. See, Rune looks like it went up a little bit, but not that much. Over here, there was this button pull up, higher low than previous up here. This looks actually juicy a little bit. And the Rune is one of these big coins, right? It did go up for, you know, 3-4 weeks over here, but it's slowly climbing, right? It'd be nicer if it was down here and not all the way up there. We have to break out from flag, by the way. I went 5x long. There is a flag over here. Don't mind that. I don't think this is a flag. This consolidation over here. It might go up here again. I'm not saying that. I just don't see the flag though. You're probably looking at something like this over here. But if it's a flag, it's gonna retest the bottom part, right? And then you have a flag. But right now I just did, you know, this move over here, and that's not a flag. Flag is like this. This move over here is not a flag. I don't know what this is, but it's not a flag. That's not a flag. How far did we go? How far did we go? Dot polka dot, inch, cas. Where were we? Oh, we are at rune, yeah. So rune looks nice over here, right? And I think rune over here has... so this part over here, right? It's going up towards... it exploded and right now just kind of rising up here towards the upside. Just, you know, slowly thing. Extortion pattern towards the upside, right? Extortion pattern towards the upside up here. But it doesn't look like extortion pattern. It looks like it's just slowly rising towards the upside. And first it was, you know, zigzagging over here. Then it came up here. Right now it's just zigzagging over here between these two over here. So maybe it's you know looking to break out. And it you know, if this thing breaks out, like it's gonna go big time, right? There is nothing right there. And right now it's also very risky because, you know, it's already pumped up here. It's not on any kind of bottom or anything like that. Like, it's not even on the bottom of the channel, right? It's top of the channel, so it's not that juicy. It's not that juicy. When I trade, I look at 5-minute candles. Okay, let's look at 5-minute candles. So what are you trading over here, man? This just goes sideways. Are you trading ranges or what? There is this one over here. There's this down here at the bottom. We got a top over here breaking towards upside. We got all-time high up here, right? So this is right now, right? I mean, it went down bottom up here right now, consolidated. It looks like curving. So yeah, you know, it might play out nicely over here towards the upside. Connect these three tops. There are not three tops. I mean these three tops. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how you did. Maybe you went all the way like this over here and that. Let me see a bigger time frame over here. It looks like it's not over here. It's more like over here, I think. If you're gonna talk about the, you know, any kind of break, it might be like this over here. Something like this? Nah. I don't think it's this one at least. This should be over here. These three tops up here because these are latest. Yeah, I got more confidence in this part over here. Let's go a little bit higher time frame, 30 minutes. You know what gets me bullish? This spring over here. This spring over here is actually very, very nice. Yeah, the spring is actually very, very nice. You can also say this is, you know, double bottom up here, but needs to break major resistance level though. And this is just on the 4 hour. Let's see on the daily time. We're gonna nothing, so we're gonna go to 4 hour up here. We're gonna say this is the major resistance level. But right now it's going towards that. On the 4 hourly up here, you can maybe draw something like this over here. Oh, let's look on 1 hourly. Goes down, so this goes towards the upside. A little bit unsure. Hard to trade this one. Again, where were we? We are at Rune. Where is Rune? Okay, Solana. Let's go to big time frame. Let's just quickly go over coins and figure it out. So now, Theta. It's got this double bottom. I mean, you know, long-term investment, maybe, you know, trade, not so much. this thing is thing already breaking out. Guys, Tron is going again. Tron is going again, guys. You might not believe me, but Tron is going again. Look at this channel. I was waiting for this. Broke up. This is the retest over here. This is the retest. See the retest? Parabolic move out of the rising channel, man. Maybe it's creating cup and handle pattern, right? So that means that it's first move up here right now, you know, goes another, you know, 50% up, then consolidates over here, and then goes up. And then you got the target up here somewhere, then you got the target, you know, wherever the cup and handle is, right over here, right? And then the target, you know, wherever the breakout is, up here again towards the upside. It's a long-term trade. I mean, this is daily time frames. So it's gonna take a while, but here, you know, 0.70 up here. How much that up here from these levels over here? 100% move. So a cup and handle pattern plays out 100%. Let's say 100% because we like. It's not 100% from over there. It's not 100% from over there. It's more from down here. I lost a bunch of money trying to short this thing. This thing is extreme, guys. I don't know if you've been here earlier on my streams, right? I think you did. But you know, Tron has been one of the things that I've been extremely bullish on since the start, and the reason for that is very simple. We get a capitulation over here, and it just kind of kept rising all the time. Explode up here right now, pulling back, and right now going in. Tron, guys, Tron is exceptionally good. You know, chart wise. I don't know. And right now it looks like it's breaking up with a retest. Like it's so good. Like over here, look at this, 25% move. OP. Nice move, obviously. Potential for 104. Better. Previous range 107 poke. With dollar sign. Nice. So, the Val, poke, and Vach, I don't do those things, man. But I'll check the chart. Weekly. So over here is very clear where the channel goes, right? It is pretty much obvious, right? And right now it looks like it broke the channel. So the channel up here is very, very obvious. Maybe not so obvious. It looks obvious, but it's not this channel. I mean, it could be that channel. Is it out? Is it not out? Why it's so hard? Maybe I should use the bottoms over here. Sometimes stuff looks obvious and then it's not. Yeah, this is bad. Like, look at these bottoms over here. Look at this over here. Yeah, this looks nicer. No, it's not out of the channel. So it went from the bottom towards the top. So it's right now sitting hitting a resistance level. Still a resistance level. Are you a channel trader? Yeah, you could say that, man. Because channels are alpha omega. It's trends. Like, you got a trend here, you got a trend there. Channels are the best thing you can learn in TI. Like, channels are alpha and omega. Like, you can add everything else, patterns, but if you do not know channels, like, what do you actually even know? Like, you understand? Like, every single trend is some kind of support resistance level, right? It goes this way, that way. It's channel, and there are channels all over the place. If you do not know where your channels are, like, what do you actually know? What do you actually know? Where were we? Tron, yeah, KD. Okay, let's moving on. Let's get a whole bunch of one. Don't like this. Don't like this. Definitely don't like this. XRD. XRD is kind of sketchy over here, but it is down here, but it did explode a little bit lately over here. How much was this over here on the weekly? 40% move already did the move. Oh my god, cup and handle pattern, guys. Do you see it? I mean, it does look nice. Let me... Why did I use my indicators? And I have to do this thing again. How did I lose my indicators? Doesn't matter. This is white, and this is red, and this is orange, and this is purple. And also, this is 10, and this is 20, and this is 50, and this is 200. 10. There we go. It kind of looks like, okay, custom this, custom that. This is monthly time frame, but it's not cup. I mean, you could say it's cup and handle, but it's like just way too big cup and handle pattern. Like, let's move on. Now climbing slowly, climbing. Sell. LRC. One. LRC. Bitchat. Bitch is a little bit chart like XRP right now. You know, Exploder right now is doing this, you know, curve. BNB. Oh man, it's a long time since I looked at BNB, man. Look at the chart out. Guys, BNB looks bullish, guys. BNB looks bullish. Look at it. Look at it, you know, channel up here right now. It's gonna go for the channel up here, break it up here, like it's gonna go. It's already breaking the money, you know, up here. It broke it over here like several times. Doge over here, still you know, going up there. It looks so good, man. You know, let's see these exchanges. Here, coin. Let me see. Why is Leo looks like crap? Who is holding down Leo, man? Who is holding down Leo? Why does Leo top over here looks like this? Bullish, very bullish explosion. Pullback, consolidation, bullish consolidation, exploded. Like this is like look at this over here. Like this is definitely 100% manipulate. Like, you know what? Like I don't know. Like it's perfect. You know, over here you got a break. Look at this break. How far did it go, man? How far did it go? Like somebody bought this over here, Bitfinex, and it went up 100%. Fat fingers, something like that, and explode up here. And right now it looks like, you know, this is really how you artificial chart. It's not normal chart. It looks really artificial. Like that's the only thing I can say about this chart. It looks very artificial. Maxi, it's been dumping down big time. Okay, let's see. Jupiter, double button up here, already climbing 4-inch. 4-inch did a nice move yesterday, I think. RB already looked at our cake. Oh, cake. Cake me this, man. Look at the triangle over here on cake, man. Look at the triangle on cake. Oh, that juicy triangle. There we go. Another good, you know, setup up here. But let me see the weekly time frame up here. Yeah, this looks nice because it has this triangle. It's trying to break, and it's slowly like climbing, and all of these four. Look here. Low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Like it's climbing up here slowly. And I think it's just waiting to break this level resistance. There is something over here, right? Maybe lower. All the way down? Nah. Something like this over here, maybe. Yeah, this part over here is juicy, man. I like this part, especially this part over here. It's a little bit high now because it's hitting resistance level, so it's not that easy, but if it's on the bottom of the channel, which we hope it is, maybe all the way down there. You gotta say this is a channel, right? Sushi, I'm gonna if you can check all the setups tier-wise. Oh, hey man, can check all the setups. All of the setups, man. All of the setups. Nah, not doing that. Sorry, man. But Sushi did pump yesterday or something like that, didn't it? Like, yeah, right now Sushi is up 8%, but it pumped more. But I like this over here. So over here, you know, if you look at the consolidation up here, moving averages over here, how much down is it? Like this seems like this is cake, so it's very volatile. Yeah, that's 12% down. So yeah, it should be very stupid. You know, cake is very volatile. There's 70% down to the bottom. Like This is definitely not a leverage type of play. Definitely 100% not a leverage type of play. 70% down to the top bottom of the channel. Like, look at these moves, man. These are extreme, man. 100% moves. What the F is this, man? 44% move down. Wow. But it looks nice triangle. Looks like a nice triangle. And if you can handle this 20%, you know, volatility, then CRV. Oh man, that thing exploded over here. There's not much to talk about right now. You know, when it comes to trade setups, right now consolidating up here at top. If you look at a big time frame coming to this 200 moving average, I don't know. There was a lot of talk about CRV. There was a lot of hype. We don't like hype. That's why we're looking for the coins down here at the bottom, not up here. So I would be scared right now because hitting this 200 moving average. Still haven't broken it. Can it break it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't looked at this over here. It's extended from the moving averages up here. Right now, consolidating up here. There's definitely selling going on over here. Hasn't broken. If it is small time frames, continue pumping up here. But you know, if it starts falling down below the 20 moving average, that was actually holding up all the way towards the upside. You know, I would be a little bit scared, right? I would be a little bit scared. Let me see over here. Did this, because you see these stops over here at however these are, it still haven't broken those stops. Let's see a little bit bigger time frame. Sorry about that. We're gonna click on weekly time frame. That's what we want to click on. It did a couple of nice moves over here. First of all, I think the most of it could be like this, right? It broke up, got support up here, explode up here. I think it needs to consolidate up here. I mean, that's my best guess right now. It needs to consolidate over here because, you know, these moving averages need to turn up a little bit up here, and then it can actually break and go towards the upside. But, you know, going up here at the top of the 200 moving average, like, that's crazy talk, right? We know that. We don't want to do that. Crazy talk. So, we are not going to do it. Where are we? Cake. There was cake. Right. I long 30x 0 night. Dude, come on. I hope it's slower. Wait. Where is 0.937? Where is that? 3, 2, 1. I don't know what to tell you, man. You are in profit, so you're good. You know, I mean, hopefully you went long on these things over here, man. Hopefully you went too long on those things. I know. Check it out. I mean, the major resistance level up here when it comes to CRV is the 200 moving average, right? That's the, you know, like juicy 11111. Like that's the juicy resistance level. You gotta know that, right? The second thing you gotta know, you gotta go to the monthly time frame over here because there are a lot of you know, up here. It is breaking the resistance over here, which is actually very nice. So not only it's breaking resistance, but you know, monthly still has, you know, 12 days left. 12 days left, but you are getting a high, and over here you got a high low, right? So you definitely look, I mean, the chart definitely looks good, but unfortunately major resistance level sits on the 1111, whatever that is, right? That said, can go up higher over here. I mean, definitely can. I mean, you bought it in 937, something like that. 7 up here towards the upside. I mean, that's 20% move. I mean, it can definitely go up, but you know, longer term, like on the daily time frame, stuff like that, I think it needs to consolidate for a little bit longer. I won't trade because, you know, it just exploded too much. You know, it just exploded too much. Down here, see, these are the kind of channels that I'm looking for. These are the kind of channels I'm looking for down here. Look at this. This over here. See, rising channel breaks up and just goes. That's what we want. I got short on that, right? Rest on weekly, say bet. It's weekend a risky trades, but that's what it is. Life. How are it? Next, something like that. Let's see if we got. So far we only have A0 and Cake, and Cake is on Binance. Cake's actually on Binance. Look at that. Would you look at that? Cake is on Binance. Do I have more Cake? See Cake. Pancakes or Cake. Where can you trade this? Binance, Pancakes, Binance, Bybit, Bitget, Maxi. Yeah, it's all over the place. So Cake looks very interesting. Now it's very volatile, but it looks very interesting. Like this triangle up here looks very juicy, especially this very slow rise towards the upside. I mean, breakout on this thing is gonna you know, be legendary. Pressing arrow is the ETH of this cycle. Can you do it here on this? A music video. Do you kind of think the ship has sailed? Do you kind of not think that the ship has sailed on 2025 alt season? Feels impossible while a big orange baby keeps shaking his rattle. What you talking about? What you talking? This is the guys. This is the most bullish thing somebody could say in our chat. They do not believe in alt season anymore. They, you know, it's been talked so much about us. Right now, when alt season is getting ready to pop off really, really hard, people no longer believe in alt season, guys. People no longer believe in alt season. This is the most bullish comment we could get in our chat. I can't XD. There we go. 60x. Dude, don't Julie. Just take it easy, man. Yeah, because this thing can actually do a very quick, you know, pullback and stuff like that. Like, it's on the resistance. Like, you gotta know that it's on the resistance right now. So, you know, be careful what you do. I mean, you know, not financial advice. You do your life, I'll do my life. You do your money, I'll do my money. Life, right? DYDX. DYDX. What are we gonna do with DYDX? Not so much. DYDX. It's down at the bottom. GMX. Ooh, this looks juicy, man. This looks juicy. Look at this. You know what? I'm gonna leave you with this. We've been streaming for 1 hour. It's been juicy, but I won't do any kind of tea on this. I just know it's juicy. It's very, very juicy. It's so juicy. Oh man, I'm gonna do this myself and I'm gonna post on our Telegram channel because it's so juicy. Another no alt person. Lots of those in 2021 seems. Yeah. The least indicator for all season of fear and greediness is 90. Then count 2 weeks and it's over. Eh. I'll take it as a compliment. I always say TL is the most bull indicator. Okay, guys, thank you for stopping by. It's been fun. We looked at some coins, you know. You know, I'm gonna leave you with GMX because I look at the chart. This is a weekly time frame, but you know, I definitely can see it right now. I definitely see it right now. Okay.